Welcome back, everyone.
Morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, Arrested Development. You know, there's very few second seasons that I can say I love this. Maybe Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad.
I feel like a lot of,
but this is up there for me.
Yeah,
man.
I feel like a lot of shows really hit their stride in that second season,
Sure.
and I think this is absolutely one of them. I've absolutely loved this. Man, do they know how to play the long game on the jokes, and they've worked all the way through.
Yeah.
Buster's hand bit, which they clearly planned forever, is being carried off really, really well.
And what
I'm sorry, no, that's my bad. I feel like we've got a really good run of Job this season too.
A healthy dose.
Really good run of Job.
Healthy dose of Will Arnett.
Yeah.
What I love too, I was going to say, is that they played this hand joke for a long time, right?
Yep.
They planned it for a minute. You guys have let us know that there's plenty more jokes coming.
Sure.
That they're planting the seeds for now.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I'm watching it very closely now, trying to pick up on things just to see what's going to come back, because who knows at this point?
You really have to pay attention to all the details on this show, because there is not a throwaway moment on this show.
Not a single one.
Everything is there for a reason. Everything has a payoff. Man, they long con us so good on this show.
It does feel like a con, doesn't it?
as well as anything that's ever been done. They long game it on the show so well.
Such a perfect tone. It just really is.
Yeah. Love it. All right, we should go and get started here. We do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers who are here with us, and give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Voldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, WearPanda47, and Jamie Morgan. Thanks so much, guys. Really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full reaction to this and everything else that we have watched and we are currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. All of our shows, including Arrested Development, were at least 4 episodes ahead. Ran out of breath there. Sorry, I'm sick. 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. On all of our Patreon stuff, you will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to hear us due to copyright law.
Michael Bluth had just been stunned to discover that a contract was being cut back.
We've already got the blueprints drawn up and everything.
Well, that part wasn't true, but they would have.
Oh, no.
It was a very important phone call.
Tobias is about to walk in here any minute asking for a job, and I need you to hire him.
Hi,
Oh, my
Look,
God.
it isn't my idea, it's his. Need a break from Mrs. Featherbottom.
Oh, yeah, God.
Since moving out, Tobias had been pretending to be a British housekeeper as a way to be close to his family.
Can't you just tell him you know that he's Mrs. Featherbottom?
Oh, no. She's the only one who can hand wash my delicate.
Oh, my God.
Tobias wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't do what?
Be Michael's assistant.
That's what I came down here to ask about.
He's wearing a fake mustache, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
It's really not that simple. You'd have to submit a resume.
Booyah!
Wow, Tobias Industry.
Joe Bias.
God, he has headshots on his resume.
Hang on. Why don't you let your new assistant take all this down?
Wow, you're gung-ho.
Oh, my God.
You're getting a new assistant? Is this because the order was cut back?
No, but if you are concerned about keeping your job, you might want to focus on keeping unwanted visitors out of my office.
I have rabies, Michael.
Darla had been bitten by a well-known music producer's guard dog.
Is it Quincy again?
Yeah, I bet you anybody.
Yeah.
Michael, Starla told us about the cut. A lot of our overhead is tied up in the fact that we are on the top floor of a very expensive building. We moved just 1 floor lower.
Ted, everything's fine. I got it all under control, and nobody needs to move.
Ted?
Yes.
Is it Ted? Did Ted make an appointment?
No, I just worked down the hall.
No. Well, then Ted can get the hell out of this office. You get the hell out!
Oh, my God.
And that's how you keep out unwanted visitors.
Let me take off my assistant skirt and
Skirt.
put on my Barbra Streisand in The Prince of Tides ass-masking therapist pants.
Oh, my God, man.
And that you can't accept my help is the same reason you can't hear that gentleman's idea. Because you have to be in total control of everything.
It's going to make you sick if you can't let go.
Hey, I'm fine.
Oh?
See, got a control problem. But I know this Eastern medicine store, Ancient Chinese Secret. I sent Job there for his migraines.
It's just a cramp. I'm fine.
Job was at Ancient Chinese Secret at that moment.
Yeah, I need a tea to give my dingle less tingle.
Oh, my God.
Tea for dong.
Say T for dog.
T for dong, yeah.
Sweet blade.
It's the sword of destiny, of ancient magic.
You into magic? So is it for sale? I can.
Maybe. Sword of destiny, hundreds of years old, come with ancient story and...
Yeah, I make up my own pattern. Just ring it up with the
Oh,
dong
God.
tea.
Just ring it up.
Job caught up with Michael.
It's like you're looking for dragons in the future.
I wouldn't mark the sword of destiny, Michael.
Careful with that, Joe.
Yeah.
Bleeding?
Nope. Yeah, that's blood.
I can't perform my illusion at the Gothic Castle because I've been banned from the Magician's Alliance. You to register as the magician. And I'm the lowly assistant. You ran the sword of destiny into my belly.
Really picked up steam there at the end, but I can't. I gotta teach George Michael how to drive.
If I make this comeback, I'll buy you 100 George Michaels that you can teach to drive.
What?
You're losing blood, aren't you?
Probably. My socks are wet.
Oh my God, that's so gross.
And Michael rushed home to teach his son to drive.
Michael, ready to drive? I don't have much time.
Be behind that wheel.
You will not be behind the wheel. You'll observe me while I demonstrate. I'll be quizzing you too, Hotshot. Grab the video camera and then school's in.
I'd skip. No, I need to learn. Can't get around anywhere without a driver's license.
Actually, Maybe had received a company car
Oh my God.
from the movie studio where she was secretly posing as an executive.
Oh, so you're still working there? Okay.
George Sr. was in the attic making a videotape when Michael found him.
Does he do like an Osama bin Laden thing?
Yeah.
What's the deal with the turban?
Huh? Pretty smart, huh? This videotape is for our employees.
Well, someone is in charge, Dad. I'm in charge. I've never even taken a sick day.
No, a real authority. My present, reinstated.
His first effort at doing so had already failed.
When do you start being my mullet, Michael?
Michael turned me down for the job. Something to do with their housing order being cut back.
God, that's a horrible sight.
Yeah, that sounded pretty solid, didn't it?
I will save the company, and I say no videotape.
Oh, you ought to take a sick day. Get out of that office.
You had to go to the doctor. You might have appendicitis.
Michael was finally ready to make his son watch him drive.
In order to get this thing up to a minimum speed, you got to jam on the gas pedal for about a minute. But the first thing we're going to go.
So he's not learning how to drive at all.
And that's when Michael decided that perhaps it was time for a sick day.
Drive to the hospital.
Let's go over the route to the hospital.
Yep.
Mother is here to nurse you.
I hope it's the literal doctor again.
Yeah, gotta be.
No. I'm going to teach him when I get out. And no one's taking over for me at the Bluth Company.
This is what we talked about. I'm sure they'll do just fine without you.
Well, you're wrong because we're in crisis there. They need to know that I'm in charge. Peeing. Am I peeing?
I'm sorry we gave you a little something to relax you. It may have taken the tingle out of your genitals.
Oh, no. You're not taking care of my son.
I'm sorry to say this, but it's too late for me to do anything for your son.
Let him keep talking.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Stein here has already been assigned to his case.
There we go.
He's the best.
Well, only in the county, but I'm certainly good enough to take out that appendix.
I think that's Homer Simpson.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't buy it. Could be a hernia.
It could be your colon. Want to get in there.
No, of course.
Well, I am the best
Find
doctor
some
in the
answers.
state.
You're the doctor. You see, he's the authority. You respect him just like the employees of the Bluth Company.
Okay, I'm going to put you on this machine to slow down your heart rate. Hopefully not too slow, because it's already dangerously slow as it is.
Oh my God.
Whatever you think, Doctor.
Wow.
This isn't going to go
That's not
well, is it?
comforting, no.
Job was still trying to arrange his comeback in magic.
So I'd be a magician and you'd be my assistant?
Paper, yes. Once the show starts and you ram that sword through my belly, people will know that I'm the one who belongs back in the Alliance. The kind of trick that I can put on a DVD like Tony Wonder.
Tony Wonder had startled the world by baking himself into a loaf of bread.
Oh, it's Ben Stiller.
Oh, it's Ben Stiller.
He sold the DVDs of it on his website, which many claim suffered due to its pop-up ad.
I'm finally being treated like a real person, not some deformed...
Elephant Man?
Forgot about that thing, Elephant Man. We're gonna have to figure out something to do so that people can look at you without wanting to kill themselves.
Oh my God.
That night, George Sr. heard about Michael's illness.
Employees are gonna panic. They need to know that someone's in control.
And how do we do that?
Booyah!
This must have been when Booyah was a thing on ESPN.
And at the Gothic Castle, Buster had been outfitted with a mechanical Halloween hand.
Looks like you've got some dirty ears.
Well, you're not on the band list, so you can go on it.
Oh, it's Paul Feig.
Looks like you'll be my opener.
Tony Wonder.
You like bread?
What?
What did you do? Oh, magicians only. I did some squares and I put it in a bunch under my shirt and then I pull it out and I make it look like it came out of my skin.
Wow, that sounds easy.
Keep it to yourself. And good luck up there tonight. And you'll get there someday. I started out as a little W.
That facial hair is ridiculous.
My eye! Enjoy the Hanukkah cookie, man.
What a cool guy.
Oh my God! Ben Stiller's perfectly cast for this.
Yeah, I'm so glad he's on the show.
Tobias had been sent to the office by George Sr.
Filling in for Michael, who is not sick. Today I saw a liver of his buttocks and they're as fresh and firm as a Georgia peach, so...
Stop it!
Say, well, let's make this man our leader. Well, but I think that won't be necessary.
Tobias is, oh my God.
They're just trying to put an 8mm film into a VCR.
Lindsay had also violated Michael's authority and was teaching George Michael to drive.
Are you sure you don't want me to just watch you for a while?
Driving is about confidence. Jam on it! Feels great, right? Now put your foot on the brake. There's a light in a half mile.
While Buster and Job had begun.
I was hoping they were going to have the final countdown again. Does Job get stabbed here?
Probably.
Yeah.
Our magic trick.
Illusion.
Silent slave! In this magic trick, I'm going to put a sword through my assistant's tummy.
No pattern.
May I have the trick sword, please?
Oh my God.
It's a real sword, master.
I would pay money to see this.
Yeah.
We've got him. I'm gonna milk this for a minute.
Okay.
He's going to cut Buster's hand off, isn't he?
Oh, I wonder. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The audience wasn't the only one impressed by the performance.
Bravo. Give us a sec, would you, Candida? My brother's widow. Up. Hey, so the accident angle. Right on.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Howdy Doodats ate it up. Sorry, that's what we call the audience.
No, I know all about that. Used to have a solo act. There was talk of boiling me into a biscuit one.
Not registering. You hitched your wagon to the right star. I want you guys on my next DVD.
You want us for Use Your Illusion?
Well, actually, some band has got the rights to that title, so I'm thinking like Use Your Illusion 2. Meet me out there tomorrow. And if you get thirsty, free round of drinks, courtesy Tony One.
It's a Subway Sub Club card.
That's a magician.
That's a magician.
Oh, it's Tony's 3 stamps.
Michael had just come around from his appendectomy.
Give me the phone. I want to call George Michael. Tell him I'm okay.
He's on his way here. We passed him on the road. He was doing really well. Had his first hop on.
Talking about he's driving. I told Lindsay not to teach him. I was going to videotape that hop on.
Hey, Dad, how are you feeling?
Bad, George Michael. I just found out Lindsay's teaching you how to drive.
Yeah, still trying to get the stairs unwedged from the emergency room overhang.
Oh my God.
I was going to teach you. You know that. Told you and we'll start over.
For God's sake, Tobias is right. You have to control everyone's life. I don't know where you get that from. Stalking that sword.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, the operation went pretty smoothly, but once I got in there, the appendix wasn't so inflamed.
I knew it.
Okay, well, can we get me out of here? I got to retrain my son how to drive.
And not so fast, Michael. There seems to be a bacterial infection from...
Ew.
I know, it's pretty gross. It could heal on its own. But I say, we go in there Dr. Stein style and cut it out. I want to show these interns what the best doctor in Southern California can do.
They know.
Well, I respect your decision.
I'll check on you soon.
So it's not appendicitis.
Right.
Easy point you're trying to make about respecting authority is absurd. One day you're going to wake up and find out it has caused you nothing but trouble.
And you are peeing again.
And as the anesthesia took hold, Michael realized was going to wake up to nothing but trouble.
The FBI has pinpointed the location of George Bluth today, thanks to a tape turned in by a
Oh my God.
disgruntled employee. The FBI has matched the design of the attic to one of Saddam Hussein's Iraqi houses.
Oh yeah, of course.
And it appears his son is with him. Booyah!
Booyah.
So I think he's in Iraq.
Yeah.
Buster and Job were waiting to meet with Tony Wonder.
I wonder where he is. Somebody say Wonder.
He just appeared out of nowhere in front of that dumbwaiter.
Actually, he'd been hiding inside the dumbwaiter for over 20 minutes.
Waiting for someone to say something. Yeah.
Word Wonder.
I wonder where he is.
Oh, hey, you've got a piece of lettuce on your shoulder.
Ta-da!
Part of the trick.
Let's get down to business, shall we? Hey, can you go wait with the other assistants over there?
Whatever you say to me, you can say to him. I grant him magic sanctuary.
You grant me? Come on, you can't just make
No,
up.
that's fine. I second the sanctuary, but with the clause of silence. I want you guys to be Use Your Illusion. Only now it's illusion with an A, so if you guys want to put an illusion in there.
Right, yeah.
What about Chaucer?
Just not Poe, okay? And I don't think we need...
What?
Clause of silence. Look, my assistant is my partner. I need him.
What? Buster? Huh? You're the magic. Check out those moves you're doing, man. They're on their own orbit. Look at Tiagra, my girl. Don't look at her, because you look at her and, like, it affects her in a way that I don't feel comfortable with. Or go for it. I don't care. Whatever.
What?
The trick is on you, Tony Wonder.
And he's ruining this.
I'm the magician. He's the assistant. We don't need him. The real Sword of Destiny trick hasn't even been performed yet. Ta-da!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait.
Ta-da!
Wait, is it?
You have a multi-stage trick with hidden identity?
That's right. And I'm gonna perform the real trick this afternoon.
I guess we'll see what you can do then.
Yeah.
Oh, Daryl! I told you to move that
Share 10 times and clean the dumbwaiter.
That's such a good bit. Just stubbed his toe. Oh!
Michael awoke from his second surgery.
Did you get the abscess?
Well, we had a little whoopsie. See, we got the abscess, but I think we might have left some snippers in there. Nice scrubs.
Good news.
I was hoping for a graham
George is
cracker.
in
It was so
Iraq.
good.
All the pressure's off him.
That was on the news? I thought that I dreamt that.
Not to worry. Tobias said he's handling it with the FBI, and the employees have everything under control.
And so Michael and George Michael headed to the office, which is how Tobias missed him.
Michael Blue.
Oh my God.
Michael rushed to the office only to find that his worst fears had come true.
Everybody said that I was too controlling, but I walk away for 1 minute. Look what happens to the company.
Dad, you should probably take it easy.
I said that this would happen, didn't I? I said respect my authority, but no one would listen. Everybody had their own better.
And maybe it was the stress or even the misplaced snippers, but Michael had never felt worse. However, thanks to taking on his authority, the employees had never felt better.
Good news. We leased the top floor to another company and moved down here. We can stay in business without having to build the extra houses. We did it. We did it!
Mission accomplished. You see that back there?
Yeah, that's awesome.
funny.
Back at the Gothic castle, Job was performing his illusion.
Can't go in half. Switch out the real sword for the fake one. What are you doing? I'm the real magician. This man is only the assistant. Buster, the sword. Handle first. Handle first.
Oh!
My fingers! Cut off my fingers!
Oh my God.
That's good. Cut off my fingers! Didn't know we had taquitos.
We had taquitos. So Job is now missing limbs too.
Yeah.
And Michael came to a decision.
You know what, George Michael? I'm gonna give up some of my authority, starting now. You drive home, all right?
Unfortunately, Michael's decision to let his son drive was not a good decision.
Your leg's gonna be fine, Mike.
Oh my God.
I've shortened your calf muscles to theoretically increase your jumping ability, but if it works, I could be the best in the world.
I want the other doctor back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've shortened your calf muscles.
Michael gets a new roommate.
Your fingers have been perfectly reattached. Go ahead, take a look.
My middle finger and index finger are...
Switch
Oh my God.
for the first time ever.
I hope that stays a bit.
And the FBI finds footage more troublesome than they'd originally thought.
Appears there was something else in the videotape. I think it's a terrorist training film.
Oh
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This kid's got moves.
This kid's got moves. Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Oh man.
That was wild.
That was very wild. Man.
when you ran into the chair, Buster's like, I was hoping for a graham cracker. Like, killed me so bad.
I know. Oh, but Daryl.
I hope we get more Tony Wonder.
Tony Wonder. It's kind of funny that his whole bit is like bread.
Yeah.
Wonder bread. That's great. I can't believe Ben Stiller showed up. I mean, like, I guess I can because his,
on this
his
show,
wife was on
yeah,
the show too.
right?
So,
Yeah, for sure.
That's probably how we got in on it.
Right.
She was like, they would love to have you. Like,
Oh my God.
yeah. Great as ever.
Yeah, that was completely unhinged. I don't know how far we drag out the George Michael and Michael in Iraq thing, or if it's just done at this point. I hope it keeps going a little bit.
Me too. Me too. Because like the references to the Iraq War are there still.
Sure.
Keep going. Just keep going.
And it seems like Job is back in good graces with the Magicians Alliance.
That's true.
Because he was able to do a sanctioned show and in his own name, and everyone loved the trick of his disappearing fingers.
So Tony Wonder might stick around then.
Yeah, for sure. I would love that.
Also, do you think that the finger bit stays where his like index finger is now his middle finger?
It's such a small, subtle thing that I don't think they have to really carry it through. You know what I mean?
Knowing this show, though, they might.
could,
You know
right?
what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, every time we see his hand, it's just like slightly, you know what I mean?
Right.
Which would be really funny. I would really like that, actually. Also, considering the fact that he's kind of indirectly responsible for Buster losing his hand.
Sure. Yeah, he's very much responsible. Yeah.
So, like, It's kind of
slight
poetic.
revenge. When he held his hand, I thought he was gonna get his whole hand cut off. But as soon as he does like the sword, I'm like, oh no. I was ready to anticipate that one, but good use of the magic in this with Buster getting his hand cut off. I was hoping he was gonna yell, "I'm a monster." You didn't get an "I'm a monster" this
did not get
episode.
that, no.
But other than that, man, this was spot on. A great time.
Yeah.
Pretty funny that George Michael's have to learn how to drive on the stair truck too.
I know. He got his first hop on.
Yeah, you got his first hop on. You got to start braking a good half mile away because you're pulling 2 tons of stairs there.
Yeah.
God, what a great episode.
I really, really enjoyed the show, man. It's so freaking funny.
Fantastic. We'll catch you in the next one, guys.